Like I said, I think I'll look for a way to like join all these videos together later, because I've just been I would have used OBS Studio from the beginning, but I don't know why I'm using this recording tool. It just messing up, cutting at every time. So now let's continue from here. Now I told you like we need a live example of what we're actually talking about. What is the meaning of like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I think I have it like a double landing page here, something. Okay, don't worry about what I'm doing here. We'll understand later. I'm just trying to show you something. Like you see this thing now. Let's say that okay, now you're looking at it now. There's a content here. This Samsung is written here. This Apple is here. This picture is here. This picture is here. This is here. This is here. This is here. That's the work of HTML, to bring in all these items and cook it inside here and put it inside here and put it inside the page. But you see how it is being styled, giving color to this one, making this one round, making this one black, making this one white, now making this one white, making this one like being halfway like this, staying here and staying there. All this one are what? CSS. CSS will now style it and make it visually appealing. I'll delete the CSS code for you now to see only HTML and see how HTML bring this out. Now the JavaScript, now you see when I enter this page now, see how it's shifting like this. If I enter this one too now, you see how it's shifting like this. That's work of JavaScript. It add functionality. It has already been stated in that JavaScript, and that if I come to any page, it should be more bolder. It should be more wider than the other. Do you understand? And now look at here. Now if I do click here on this place now, you see it takes me to my WhatsApp straight. It takes me to my WhatsApp. Sorry, it takes me to my WhatsApp, and sorry, I need to like cancel that. That's my WhatsApp. But it takes me to my WhatsApp straight, and it's, if I hold on just now, it's going to bring up a text, because I've already set it there to direct to my WhatsApp and bring up a text. You get? So that's JavaScript. It adds functionality. It's JavaScript that makes us to be able to like click on it, and it takes us to another site. It takes us to another link. It takes us to my WhatsApp. Just like now, I want to buy this thing. I click on this one now, and there's a text that comes out. Okay, I want to buy this product. Yeah, I think I'll just show you text here on JavaScript instead of showing you instead of showing you my. So this is the text that will come with it. Hello, I'm interested in buying this product. Can you give me more details? It's actually the text that will come to your WhatsApp, but I don't want to show you WhatsApp. But yeah, that's just it. Um, okay. Now I think I have some other examples here. Let's I have a search bar tool, some in here. Bubble countdown, doctor, digital promo, rotating gallery. Okay, yeah, I think I have one search bar here. Let me show you something here also. Open with live server. So now you see this search bar now. If I click on this place now, it closes. If I click on this place, it opens. Now the HTML here now will bring this input, because there's something I'm typing in here. You understand? The HTML is the one that bring that input. The HTML is the one that bring this microphone. The HTML is the one that bring this. Every item here now, even HTML is the one that bring all the items here. But what style it like this? What make, do you know this is same color with this one, but you can see it, the shape. That means there's a shadow in here. What gives it that shadow? What give this one this color like this? What make this thing fitted inside here? What make this one fitted here? This search now, you are not seeing any bag, any border on it until you start typing. What made it be like that? What style everything like is CSS? That's the work of CSS. HTML is only supposed to bring. After I don't bring food, or you cook. Okay, I don't bring food, I don't cook them. Or you can serve. Do you get? He has to like bring it outside and be like, wow, this is what is the outcome of what you cook. I don't restyle them for you. That's CSS. But JavaScript now is one that is giving the functionality to it, that if I click this, you see as it close. If I click it again, it opens. JavaScript is making it to behave that way. Without JavaScript, you can't do it. Now let me give you a live example now and see. Let's see that. Okay, I come here, Control A, I delete the JavaScript. Ticket. I come to CSS. I delete the CSS. Do you understand? Now Control S here and Control S here. Come back here now and refresh the page. Are you seeing what I'm saying right now? Like you see that the search something has been brought by HTML, but it's just there. Look at how big it is. The input here is just there, but look at how big it is. The microphone is there. This is just the work of HTML. It brings the item that you want to use, but look at how it is on the page. Just tell me, if you go to a website and you see everything scattered like this, before you enter, you have to come here and start writing. You get, before you use the microphone to like use a voice record, you have to come here and start clicking microphone. Before you search, you have to write here. After you have write here, you now come here and click on search before you search, or maybe the button will be somewhere else. Will it be like visually appealing? Will you even want to go to that website? Will you even find it funny navigating around in that website? You will not like that website. Now come back here and be like, come to the CSS. Let's Ctrl Z and save again. Now let's come back here and refresh. You see now, you see what CSS has done to it. CSS has given it all the styling, make this one so small, make everything so sweet for us to see. Now as you are seeing it now, you are liking it. When you come here now and they just say you should come and search in this website, now you just come and search because yeah, it's actually visually appealing to you. You understand? But once you are finished searching now, you understand, you want it to close so that it shouldn't be there like this. It should look, you know, when you close like this and it stays there in your website and it's not always open, there's how it gives it another beauty. But here now, if you finish, you do it like this. Or do you want, okay, if your what's it called, if your, there is a way you can do it now in JavaScript, sorry, in HTML and CSS, it will close. And there is a way you can do it now, it will open. Like, just see it now. Okay, if I come to my HTML code here, you know there's no JavaScript code here right now. Yeah, okay. Sorry, let me close this. If I come to my HTML code and here I type in active, sorry, inside the, giving it another something of like active. If you come here now, refresh the page, you see that it's closed because I've already stated it in like in CSS. I've already stated it in CSS here. Where is it? You see, I've already stated it in CSS here that if it has active, it should have that feature. It should close. Do you get? It should have that closing features. But right now, are you going to tell me that anytime my customer goes into my website and want to use the search bar, he has to call me on phone and be like, hello, please can you open the search bar for me? And I'll now go there again. I'll now go to HTML and I'll be like, let me delete this active from there. You now go and delete the active now. That's the function you gave in the CSS. You don't want it to be useful again. You don't want it to be useful. So you go to your HTML and you hit on the save button now. Then you come back here and you see that when you refresh, it opens. So it doesn't mean that all my customer has to be calling me every time and be like, hello, please open the search bar for me. I want to search something. Do you get? Oh, please, I'm done searching. Oh, you can close it. So I want them to be able to do it for themselves. That's why I told you that, like, HTML, CSS can style and bring items, but cannot give functionality to an item. That's what JavaScript will do. So coming to JavaScript now, and I do Ctrl Z of having my codes back. This little code I put here now makes my website now be like this. It has add functionality to it. I want the customer to be able to open and close by itself. So that's the differences between JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. So now, without wasting much of our time, let's just dive into the body of, yeah. Now we have come here. Let's create a new file. Let's name the file index.html. You all know now what HTML is, what HTML does. But how do we even write the code? All the code that we need to put in HTML, how do we write it? How do we get it written? That's the main thing that is remaining now. Now think of this HTML now as like a house. You understand? Take it as like a house. And before you start building a house, you have to like have intention that, okay, I want to build a house. Do you get? So now, first of all, you have to tell that, okay, what do you want to do here? I want to build a house. But in terms of here, you know, I told you this document. Understand? So this document now, you have to declare what is the document. And HTML itself use tags to impute its instructions. So you know that these are all called tags. These two things, they are all called tags. You understand? So now I want to like declare here. Now you use like a hyphen here. Then you write the doc type, that is document type. Document type, you want to tell that I want to build a house. I want to write HTML code. You close it, and if you are closing a tab, make sure you give this and then this. Do you get? Then you enter. Do you understand? You enter, and now you said you want to like build a house. You have to mark your land that this is where I want to start building my house from. Oh. These are the areas I want to build my house from. Oh. You see, you open and close the area that you want to build your house from. You open and close it. This is the land. This is the land now. And if you are in the land, what next will you have? You now be like, okay, I want to have like my roof, the body of my house. My roof now, I'll clear like the head of my house, like that's the roof. So now let me give it a roof in my house now. You understand? Then come down here and be like, okay, this is the body section. I've cut my land. By that HTML, I've cut my land, but I need to cut how many coasts is my building going to be? What's going to be the height of the roof? Okay, I've set the roof here now. Let me set the body of the house. You understand? Let me set the body of the house here now. This is the body of my house. This is where I want my house to be. But after you have finished setting everything like this, you know you have a land. But do you know that if you go to places and you see a house, this is a house, this is the HTML. I told you my HTML line is my house here. If you go to every country now and you see their house, you know that, oh, like you go into like some native Hausa land now, you see how their house is going to be. And you know that when you just see that, you're like, this is an Hausa man house. This is a Hausa man house. When you go to an Igbo person house, you're like, this is an Igbo person's house. You understand? Because there's what you see there that will make you know that, oh, this is it, this is the person. So when you are trying to build a house now, you first of all think, what type of house did I want to build? You understand? Do I want to build a UK standard house, a US standard house, a Chinese standard house, or like a Nigerian Hausa man standard house? You understand? So now when you are writing the HTML too, you have to first declare what language do you want to use. That's why you just write lang like that. I told you why Visual Studio Code is actually very good. Is because when you write small thing, it suggests what you want to do. You see that every tag I'm opening is helping me to close it. Like it's making your coding easy for you. So now you just go to lang here. Now you see now it format everything for me. You just write the language en. English is short for is like shortened to be like en. You understand? And right there now you can just come to your head. This head now, what do you want to do in your head? What do you want to do here now? This is a document. Before you start building now, before you start building a house, you have to like work on the roof first. You understand? What is the length of the roof, how you want the roof to appear, how you want everything to appear, how you want this one, how you want this one. That's how you come here again. But there's what called meta. Meta is like self definition, how you define something. That's what we call meta. Meta is like I myself now, I want to define how I want to be. You understand? That's meta. That is the only lay language. But in HTML now, meta is like how you describe your metadata here. The data inside the body, how you describe it, how you want it to be. Like for example now, let's write our first meta here now. Sorry, open the tag, like write meta now, and be like this meta now. What do I want to do here? Okay, let's be like let me write name. Let me write this name and be like, which name are you looking for now? I want the view point of the meta. Sorry.